So, you guys are in the airlock. You have just blown the door open. What happens now?
Let's clear engineering first,
Yeah.
I have a question.
and then I can hook
So
up the thing.
can Hera like put an announcement into the whole entire ship?
I don't see why not. Now hear this. How about you can activate your comm collar and say, Hera, put me on the ship intercoms. And she says, okay, boss, you're on. So what do you want to say to this ship?
We have boarded your ship. Surrender or die.
Okay, so you have made that announcement.
Okay.
And you are, again, now standing at the corridor.
Let's
I'm on the intercom. I'm gonna ask, is there anyone to answer?
let's clear engineering and
Clear up engineering.
Okay,
Not take care of
so how do you want to make your move on engineering?
So I think I can stay at the airlock
Wait.
and try to cover them.
Wait,
these
I have
two.
an idea. So, the black box in the galley lounge has black dots of where each person is in the ship.
That's in engineering, but okay.
Or in
You mean the black box that Bardak found?
Well, like where there's all that information and stuff.
Yes, but that was information that he hacked into to find. It was not just like a screen in engineering that you could watch.
Could Hera possibly get into that?
Now that one I would say is a little tricky, so maybe I'll require a roll for that because we're not just talking a standard operation. Because you hooked up a hard drive to it that collected data and then you looked at it after the fact.
And I happened onto it during
Yeah.
my repairs. It wasn't. It's like
And that's true.
It's not common knowledge.
Your character would probably not know about it, your Halloween character. But I will let her give it a try. If you get a 7 or better, then we will say you can see where everybody is on the ship.
7.
Okay. There are 2 blips on the bridge, and you do not see blips anywhere else.
So there's only 2 people?
or they're
Oh,
not
wait.
Doulos people, or they're Doulos people that don't have the thing in their brain.
The ear.
So I think us 2 shall come out kind of with our guns pointed. I'll kind of I'll shoot at the door.
We need to still be able to fly the ship.
Well, if I shoot at the door, it's not going to really mess up anything. It's just going to
You
blow the door.
only have things that explode.
Right, and remember,
It blew
And I
this
have
door, so
poison.
yeah, the hatch that blew off that airlock door did, as I said, go flying across the corridor. So yes, if you try to blow the door on the bridge, that door is going to fly and could very well damage something. But that's your call.
I think I should do it.
Well, how about we get connected to engineering?
Okay, then we'll cover you and you run into there.
Well, how about I cover you and you guys make sure no one's in the room?
Okay. We'll do that.
Okay. There is no one in engineering,
Okay.
and you are easily able to find the spot that you're supposed to patch into.
Wait.
Alright, I'm gonna go and hook up.
I'm gonna fire a bullet at the bridge door.
You mean an explosive?
Yeah.
Alright, alright, sure, why not? It's late. The door blows into the bridge. It actually is now laying in the captain's, what's that say, captain's
Quarters.
office? Quarters. So it's now in there, and there are 2 very scared looking men in there. These 2 men are wearing Doulos jumpsuits. But they're black jumpsuits with green Doulos patches. They are both in their late 40s.
I'm gonna say come out and identify yourselves.
All right, fair enough. They come walking out with hands up, and one says, the one, let's see. One with his hands up. He's thin with a rigid posture. He's got curly blonde hair, which helps to hide the silver and gray in it. And he says, "Say Yarnub, second in command." And the other guy, he's a little shorter than Sate. He's stout, he's fit, he's not tough, but he's surely strong. He's got fine sandy brown and gray hair that just sort of sits there looking nondescript. And he says, "I'm Karm Nijotis. I'm the commander of this vessel."
I'm gonna ask him, are there any other men on the ship?
He doesn't seem to want to answer.
I'm gonna shoot him in the knee.
Ooh. He screams, he falls. And then it's Sate who yells, "There's nobody else on the ship, it's just us two." While the commander is down there screaming in pain.
I'll blow the other guys. I'll blow the.
I wonder what should we do with them? Should we just blow them?
No,
We
I
can just get rid of
don't
them.
want to hurt these guys. I was just.
Well, that's very strange.
He's a stealthy assassin with a heart of gold. A soft touch.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the bridge.
Okay, now hang on. Does anything strike you as odd about this situation?
Yeah. There's only 2 people.
There's one, you know.
Maybe the others are in the cargo bay.
And they're Doulos people, but...
They're wearing different color clothes.
Black.
Oh,
What?
it's the handler ship.
It's the handler ship?
I don't know, maybe.
Let's shoot them. I'm gonna kill them both.
So, you're gonna shoot them both dead?
Well, not dead.
Oh,
I want to shoot them disabled. I'll shoot the other. Well, actually, I'll kill the captain,
okay.
and I'll shoot the other guy in the knee.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna say, "Let's go to jump space," and I'll start torturing this guy.
so...
This is my character. Come on.
Yeah, he's playing his alignment. Hang on, let
Do
me
you
mark him
think
dead.
we can get the information we need from this ship? Probably this ship has more information.
I would think so if it's a handler ship. I mean, I don't know. He hasn't told me.
I have not told her anything, so...
How about we put out a distress call for this ship? And when the other ship comes, we board them and take them out too.
That sounds like fun.
Okay, so Karm, the captain, is dead, and you want to shoot Sate in the kneecap and ask him some questions?
That's what I want to do.
Oh, you want to shoot him in the kneecap, and then while he's screaming, try to get him to talk.
Well, I want to jump. Do we want to jump?
Not yet.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go to work on him
With your magic,
with my magic.
your torture expertise.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to do that right here in front of the bridge and God and everybody, or are you going to take him someplace secluded, or what?
Let's do it publicly.
Okay. All right, so here's what I wrote about torture expertise.
Okay.
We're not going to get into it. We're going to say you tortured him. Okay? So that's, I would think, going to take several minutes to torture him and get information. What is everybody else doing in the meantime, just so we're clear here?
I think maybe Veronica and I should check the cargo.
Maybe
Cargo.
maybe we need Hera to take the ship away. So if we do it, are we gonna try to take over the other ship?
I want to scan to see if there's any other ships in range.
So
Yeah.
use your ship scanners to scan and see if there's any other ships in range. No, you do not see any.
Okay.
When is the expected arrival of the other ship?
Well,
Is-
we don't know there is another ship. That was just a guess that this is the handler ship.
Well, and Kralik said there might be one, but he gave you no other information than that. Would Sate know?
Let's ask him.
Okay, so you torture him to get that answer. Well, now hang on. We were finding out what they're doing in the meantime.
I think we should check the cargo bay.
Okay. Now,
Maybe
fine.
all the rooms.
Yeah, first all the rooms, then the cargo bay.
Okay. List them off. What room do you want to go to first?
The lab.
Okay. In the lab is a large console with 2 chairs. The console takes up half the room. There are 20 or more screens grouped in a pattern that isn't immediately meaningful. After a moment, it seems that what you're looking at are 10 monitoring stations. Not all of the screens are activated, and it appears that there are 7 sources, is a good enough word, that are being represented here. However, as you look closer, further observations suggest that these are people being monitored because you can make out audio. Some are talking. You can't make out what they're saying. You can't figure out how to turn it up. There's location information for each one of these. Some items are recognizable as biodata. It even looks like 2 of them are asleep. And there is some that shows what maybe could be brain activity. And there's more, but it means even less to you. Now, while they're finding all this out in the lab, you are torturing Sate, and you wanted to know about the handler ship.
Yeah, if they are the handler ship and when the other ship is coming.
He has no idea what a handler ship is, and he has no idea about another ship coming.
You should ask him what type of ship this is then.
Well, we'll do the next question when you tell me the next room you're looking at.
How about the fresher?
Okay, the fresher is exactly the way Kralix's plans showed you it would be. But the lab most certainly is not. Oh, right, and now, wait, let's do a couple. Tell me another room.
The galley lounge,
Everything is as it should be.
and then the bunkhouse.
Everything is as it should be. You're looking at the ship, the deck plans that Kralix gave you and say, I don't know why the lab is so different than this, but everything else is the same. Your next question, Bardak the torturer.
So,
Bardak the poker.
I want to ask him what his ship is doing, what his mission are, why he's out in space.
We're a transport vessel. We carry cargo. By the way, is anybody minding the scanner thing in engineering that's downloading all the data?
Maybe we should send Bronix. You want to see when it's done?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll go down to the engineering.
Okay. Bronix, when you look at the progress of the thing, it is still downloading, but it has a message on the screen that one file was improperly encrypted, and it's already open. It's already decrypted. Now I'm going to send this to everybody, and he would have shared this with you. I'm going to send you a link to a Google document. This appears to be an old memo that for some reason was not deleted. An internal Doulos communique.
Okay.
Okay? Everybody got the gist of that?
What do we want to do?
They were he was searching, he was in engineering and got this file, which he will share with you guys later. And you are torturing somebody and asking them questions. I need to know next either what question you want to ask, or I need to know what room they are looking in next.
I think we should check the cargo
I
bay.
unplugged it.
Oh.
Okay. The cargo bay is half filled, but it ain't random. There's only 2 types of cargo in this room. There are about 20, maybe more, rectangular boxes that look kind of like coffins. And there are spheres, there's 7 of them. They're about 5 feet in diameter. And they're not really spheres. The surface is comprised of about 20 flat triangles. So obviously, I am describing an icosahedron, I believe it's called. Or no, an isohedron, which...
So there's 7 of those and 10 copies?
Yes, so those are 5 feet in diameter. There are 7 of them, and there are actually 20 and probably more of the things that look like coffins.
So the sphere things might correspond to the people. Maybe.
Maybe we should ask what it is.
Well, there is more information on both of the types of cargo if you look more closely at them. I'm just giving you the short version.
We'll do that then.
What do you want to look at?
What they...
Do you want to start with one?
Yeah, let's start with the spherical ones.
Okay. They are reminiscent of communication satellites that you've seen before, and there's small ports here and there around the surface that are surely orbit adjustment thrusters, but you've never seen communication satellites this small before.
And then can we check like the coffin-like ones?
Every coffin has a keypad on it.
I think,
You know what? Actually,
We should
I wrote that wrong. Every coffin has a keypad on it, and also each one of them are labeled. Each one of them has a label on the coffin.
What are the labels?
Okay, well, you just look at the one that's closest to you, and the label says this.
That's like,
Wait. This looks like one of our
mm-hmm,
names.
mm-hmm.
So maybe these are people.
All right. I think, can I know this information as my character?
I don't know yet. Why don't we have him go ahead and look the last place he hasn't looked, and that's the locker room that's on the cargo deck.
We'll look there.
This room has also been heavily modified from what's on your deck plans. It's more like an observation room of some kind. Large windows look out into the cargo deck. 4 chairs sit in random places in the room, and there are no panels, consoles, nothing. Just this room with the big windows and 4 chairs in it.
I think that this is probably not the place that we that was the ship that was supposed to arrive originally.
So what do you want to do?
I think we should ask the person like what the cargo is.
Okay.
Okay, well, I tell you what I'm going to do. Since we're just about out of time, I'm going to pull GM rank and put an ending on this, and we will just continue it. You are still on the bridge of your pirate ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a communique. Firefly class ship, this is your contact. What is your status? The guy that you were supposed to meet here has just shown up. And we're going to leave it there for this week. The dude just showed up. You guys have made some interesting revelations on this ship. So, simple answer, yes or no. Is everything going exactly the way Kralix told you it would?
No.
No. I appreciate every one of you at the table. You did some great chewing on the material. I hope y'all had fun.
It was fun.
And yes, we will continue this little Halloween session next time.
I got to play ruthless guy.
Yeah.
I felt like I was by far the most ruthless.
I believe,
Yes.
yes. You definitely get the Vicious Award for this one. So. Everybody got the gist of that?
Yeah.
Because, well, I won't tell you what I'm doing now.
Oh, I just saw what you did.
How did you see what I did?
It popped up a little thingy-majigger.
What,
Mhm.
what did it pop up?
It said, the
The
user...
file is now known as trash.
Yeah.
What?
I trashed the file. That's why I sent it Google Docs, so I could take it away and you'd never be able to read it again. I didn't want you to see that, though, and so now Eric is making sure he's got all the details.
Well, I was wondering why it was highlighted.
Okay, so, moving right along then. All right. That's an interesting point. I didn't even think about that. What?
About the trash?
Yeah, I can't, boy, I maybe should have practiced this, you know? I don't even know how to get to my trash. But I'm racing Eric to delete it before he gets to copy anything else. But now I can't even access it
He's
myself.
copying it.
How does that work? Oh, dirty
I
pool,
won't.
old
I
man.
don't need to do it. I can.
You should copy and paste it and then put it on.
Yeah, see?
In the chat.
Yeah.
That can't be deleted. That's funny. All right, we have 9 minutes.
I will honor your wishes, Christopher.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.